Legs were fresh. Nah, just about watching film, watching how they play, and um, shooting the right shots.
How do you feel like you've gotten better throughout the playoffs at doing what you need to do to help this team?
I feel like every team is going to give you something different. Especially, teams get to adjust every game, and um, I feel like I pretty much was able to watch a lot of film and pretty much adjust quicker than expected on what to do for the next game.
Has that gotten easier? Those adjustments, remembering game to game what you need to do differently?
For sure, for sure. I mean, we have a lot of help. I have personal coaches at home. I have coaches over here who help me watch a lot of film and just pretty much just study the game.
You've obviously, you guys picked up full court, but you've taken the ball handler a lot more in these playoffs. How do you think that's helped you grow as a defender, and how well do you think you've done in those circumstances?
A lot. I always know I could do it. It's just about being put through those situations. And I think I've done a pretty good job. But I mean, I feel like as far as we made it, we're far away from the goal, and I think we have to have the right mindset into going to the next game. We play in less than 48 hours, so it's pretty much just staying locked in on the basics. We were able to have a few off days to go back to our, to the setting, I would say, and pretty much just doing what's us.
You guys obviously play a lot of players. They don't play very many. They kind of stick with that five and roll with them. You guys run in, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys. What's important for you, I guess, as a second unit to just maintaining pace, maintaining pressure, just to try to tire them out?
Just going out there and playing hard. We know the advantages that we have, and it's all about putting them in the game. And second unit, we go out there and with legs gonna be fresh. The atmosphere gonna be even better than any series that we've played before. So it's all about going to the game with the right mindset and just playing the game like it's our last game playing.
Rick has talked about you all being in great shape all year, obviously, but how much do you think that was just a personal commitment in the offseason from you all? And did you see that early on, like, okay, we can kind of break teams down just by being in better shape?
For sure. It's all about knowing how we play, our style of play. I had to lose a few pounds of muscles because even me, training camp, I was in shape, but I couldn't run. You know what I'm saying? And that's the style of play that we play. Every team has a different style of play. So, the quicker every player is able to know the style of play that we're playing and commit to the team, it's going to take us wherever we are right now.
You guys you got your whole season. You got off to a slow start before really start playing well into December, January. What do you think flipped, and is that something that you've been able to carry over into the playoffs?
For sure. We started the season, everybody was, saying that we weren't, last year was a fluke and all this stuff. We don't really forget stuff, and we're not the kind of team to go out there and say, oh, you remember when, you said this or you said that. It's all about, staying with us. At the end of the day, we have a goal. Our goal is to win a championship. We know what it takes for it, and we don't really talk. We just let our game talk. That's one of the main things that we learn when we're young, and we stand by it.
And then Brunson has been obviously so good for them in the clutch, especially. What's kind of the key to slowing him down and not letting him get what he wants?
He's amazing, man. He's a great player. I feel like we have what it takes. You can't stop him, but we can try and slow him down. And I feel like we have all the depth on the team to be able to slow him down. And I feel like we have J-Walk. I seen that. We have the right mindset to go into game one, and we're not only trying to steal one game away. We're going out there to win every single game. So that's my mindset. That's the team's mindset. That's where we stand, and everybody's ready. So.
You like MSG?
Say it again.
You like playing in MSG?
For sure, I love it. I think it loves me more than I love it. I'll keep it. Who doesn't like playing MSG, man? grew up watching all those guys playing MSG. You know, I was telling Jay Walk, I said, so, yo, you remember when we were in high school, and I was supposed to be doing my homework, but I was watching LeBron James playing in Cleveland and doing all this, you know, pregame routine and throwing the powder and stuff. So, yo, look where we are right now. You know, we're standing exactly where we was watching the video. So I said, listen, as much as we would want to be involved a little bit more, you gotta appreciate where we are, man. You know, like winning a championship. How many different players in the NBA has won a championship? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying if I win a championship I'm gonna retire, you know, but I'm saying that you just got to take